Is the United States officially at war with Venezuela? That is what you're asking, and boy, it does sure feel that way. But let's go ahead and break it down because formally, no, we are not at war with Venezuela. But with what Donald Trump is saying and how it's being done, it sure looks like it. To read what Trump said, he says, quote, "To all airlines, pilots, drug dealers, and human traffickers, please consider the airspace above and surrounding Venezuela to be closed in its entirety." Now, at this very moment on flight radar, there are still flights traveling in certain areas in Venezuela, but the bulk of it, we don't really see many at this time. We have not heard from the Pentagon at this time, but we are hearing from Venezuela that said that what's going on here? This is a colonialist threat and a violation of our sovereignty and international law, which is technically true. Another country can't close another country's airspace. That would be super illegal. The only time we ever see that is, well, Russia doing that to Ukraine, since Russia shoots down everything. While at the same time, if the United States plans on doing that, does that not make them, I guess, Russia in this scenario here? That aside, because we haven't heard any other US government official talking about this, it seems like it was just one of those Donald Trump rants that he kind of did in the middle of the morning. So from this point of view, no, the US is not at war with Venezuela. The other half of this is the US striking boats in the Caribbean. Most recently, new reports came out about Pete Hegseth essentially saying to kill everyone on those boats, referring to the survivors after the last attack in which, yes, Pete Hegseth had ordered to do a double tap of a situation, or in this case, another boat that was exploded, he wanted to hit it again to make sure that there were no one left. And from that point of view, technically speaking, no, the US is still not at war with Venezuela, though it's very bad looking because at that rate, the US is just striking things with no rhyme or reason, no legal standing, and then when there's people left over, they're kind of erasing the evidence by taking those people out. The bottom line is no. We're not actively at war with Venezuela, but I will tell you that every time the U.S. carries out yet another lethal strike on these boats, Venezuela, in a way, actually has a reason to respond to the United States, which could spark yet a larger conflict. The better question you should be asking yourself is why is the Trump administration attacking these boats in the Caribbean, yet pardoning an ex-president from Honduras who brought in millions and millions of dollars of cocaine into the United States? There's a lot that is going on, and a lot of things seem to be distractions. But the one thing we can look at right now is if the Trump administration doesn't stop now, this could escalate things into a full war with Venezuela. What would that look like? Could be U.S. targeted strikes inside, or even worse.